Peace. So, I'm making this particular video to talk about sexism, racism, all that other weird shit that's related to each other, that Bill Cosby situation and all that other shit that is, I wouldn't say all the shit that's going on right now, but how racism is similar to sexism, to feminism, and how it all works together. Black people, Africans, original people, I'm not sure, because I don't know everybody's culture, but I don't think that there was gender roles. You know, obviously there's gender roles here in this society that's been invented for man and woman supposed to do certain things at certain times. Here I am, I'm done washing the dishes, rinsing the dishes. Most would consider this a woman's job, or at least if you're a sexist or whatever the fuck that shit is. I grew up and I had to wash dishes all the fucking time. I had to clean up all the fucking time. I ain't having a woman in my house to do anything, so ultimately, in order for shit to get done, it was between me and my brother and my father. Most of the time, it was just me and my brother doing all the chores. We have this world, or at least specifically black women or black men, where we've taken on what's been given to us. And a lot of us obviously are not enlightened. A lot of us are not aware. A lot of us don't even take the time to research a lot of information. But what I will say is racism and sexism and all the other shit that's with that isn't bullshit falls in line, because ultimately we didn't oppress our women. Nowhere in history can you say that a black man or African or Egyptian or an Ethiopian or someone that was part of a Kemet culture or any culture for that matter was an oppressor of women, where we would go around looking for women who were on their periods and murder them because we thought they were witches. We don't have statues throughout our civilizations in the past or present where we have a man and a little boy and no women's sculptures or anything around for you to see them. We've never oppressed our women. We never beat our women. All that shit came during slavery. That all came during colonialism. All that shit that they did to their women, that's what they put on us. So when all that, when we started developing our revolutionary spirit, we wanted rights, so we want to be integrated, or how the fuck this shit started, they came in with the women's rights bullshit because white women was already getting disrespected. If you look at some of those old slave movies, the white women was getting disrespected too, but they would never disrespect them too much in front of the black people. So you got this whole sexism concept, or whatever the sexist shit, because it was always the white man, the white woman, and niggas is on the floor. You know what I'm saying? They may have their women a certain type of way, they may have treated them a certain type of way, but we were never oppressive. These are behaviors that we were learned from them. And you got to remember, when we came to America, they made sure to split up the family unit. They made sure that the man wasn't there to be there with the wife, to be there with the children. They made sure once a child was of a certain age, they would take the child away and sell him off to somebody across the nation. I'm talking about, imagine being in New Orleans, Louisiana, and you have a child, and they decide, you know what, child's old enough, we finna sell it. I'm not talking about they selling it down the street. I'm talking about they selling your child to someone in New York or Virginia or somewhere where you can't even go. Not like you got a car, because cars didn't exist then. Not like you had a horse. Not like niggas could get a horse. Not like you knew where the fuck you were, because they took us somewhere where we didn't know. So when we sit here talk about why aren't there men in no houses, or why are women a certain way they are, we have to understand that this condition was set for us to be a certain type of way. I don't believe in gender roles. I'm a man, and I'm stronger than some women, and some women are stronger than me. Some things women can do better than me, and some things I can do better than women. But that doesn't make me better than a woman or make me less than a woman. We are equals, and there's some things that they do better than me, and there's some things that we do better than them. And without each other, we cannot exist. So this whole concept of feminism and sexism, all that shit came from the white people. That shit didn't come from no black person. I'm sick of all you black women out here riding these white bitches' dicks, talking about Bill Cosby raped all these women. If he did rape all these women, why did it take 20 years? I haven't dealt with anybody that's been raped. I know that I was in jail and I had to fight for my ass whole to keep niggas from trying to fuck me because I was in jail and they thought it was cool. This is some jail shit. It wasn't no, I had to fight and protect myself. I'm not saying that a woman has the same opportunity. It's a fucked up society, and a woman should not be disrespected. A woman should not be raped. A woman should not be taken advantage of. But we live in a culture where they brought us over here, beat us, brutalized us, raped our women, raped our children, raped our men, made our men fight each other, fed our babies to alligators for motherfucking snakeskin shoes and motherfucking jewelry and wallets and all kinds of other weird shit. So all the shit that they did to us during slavery is still here. It just hasn't, it's been reformed. It's been transformed into something different. But we still got the same concept, the same motherfucking shit that happened. We haven't forgotten. It hasn't changed. It's just been swept under the rug. It's been changed and manipulated into a new format where now we can blame each other for some shit that really we didn't even start. We didn't start this shit. We didn't start racism. We didn't start no feminism. We didn't start sexism. We didn't start none of that shit. So for anybody to sit here, especially men or women, black men shouldn't be shoving this. These are learned behaviors, and a man should be called, black man should be called on this, because it's not our original nature. We're not supposed to be out here disrespecting our women, pimping our women, hitting our women, all kinds of other shit, and there's certain things women shouldn't be doing either. But before we can even start with that, we got to understand that we came here from slavery, whether we was brought here on a boat from Africa or whether we was here in America and they rounded up niggas and they put them somewhere together. However the story works, they fucking beat our asses. They fucking raped our women. They fucking used our babies as alligator bait. They fucking hung us from trees. They fucking took every invention that we ever created and took it for themselves. They made sure to monopolize everything that we did, and they continue to put us on these television screens and all over the world to make us look like complete fools of ourselves. Cosby was supposed to be someone who represented something positive in the black community. At least that shit in here. I don't even care about that nigga. I don't know him from shit on water, let alone whether he raped a woman or not. I didn't see the video where he said that he did some certain shit and this is how you do this and you do this on CNN with him and Larry King. You can go look shit up yourself. Regardless if you raped the women or not, there's white people who have done the same thing, who have pornography, and they get out. They don't get no damn $1 million bail. You understand what I'm saying? There's certain shit that just doesn't happen for a white person. But being that we're black and we're in this condition and we're in this nation where we sit here are integrated into society where we have no motherfucking power. So when it comes down to it, we can point fingers at each other and not point the finger at the real people who really caused the issue. So I don't know what happened to Bill Cosby. It's an unfortunate situation, and nobody, not even say nobody, if he's going to be charged for 30-year allegations, then we need to start pulling out these files on slavery, Emmett Till, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and every other fucking person that's been murdered by white people and all the shit that they done to us. Let's start pulling some real history. You want to fucking throw that man under the bus? This nigga's almost 60 years, I don't know how old this nigga is, 80 years old. He about to die. What the fuck can he do? All he trying to do is take the man's wealth so he can't secure it and transfer it to his family. I don't know how many people know, but his son was murdered. And why was his son murdered? What happened with that? Who murdered his son? What the fuck is going on? Like I said, I'm a little annoyed, and I'm sick of all the shit that I'm seeing. But like I said, to get back to the base of it, racism, sexism, feminism, all that other bullshit that came over here when we got enslaved, that ain't our concept. That ain't us. We ain't supposed to be sexist. We ain't supposed to be lesbians. We ain't supposed to be gay. We ain't supposed to be eating meat. We ain't supposed to be doing a lot of shit. But we doing it because we was enslaved and we don't got our history. So share the video or not share it, whatever. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just letting it be known. Sexism, racism, and all that shit, that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's some shit that we learned how to do, like all this other shit we learned how to do. We taught them motherfuckers how to civilize themselves, and they came and beat us upside our motherfucking heads with whips, chains, and every goddamn thing else they want. Religion and all that other bullshit. So, all you women and all you niggas, you women, you fucking feminists, you motherfucking chauvinistic, sexist ass niggas, y'all need to change y'all shit, because y'all just as bad as a cracker. Y'all just as bad as the white man that enslaved us. And if you don't realize that shit, then ultimately, you're going to be the minds of us, because at the end of the day, I've lost all hope in humanity. If humanity as a whole does not change their behaviors within the next 25 to 50 years, within the next 100 to 200 years, we will no longer exist. And I ain't talking about the earth being destroyed. I ain't talking about no cataclysmic bomb or atomic bomb, some shit like that might happen. I'm talking about the earth as a living organism wiping us, the humans that are a fucking plague and disease, off the face of it. Having cataclysm earthquakes, cataclysmic tornadoes, and all kinds of other shit that will happen because we're not respecting the gift that was given to us. We keep continue to let these motherfuckers pull oil and all this shit out the goddamn earth. They keep throwing trash all over the goddamn place. They keep dropping bombs on innocent people. The earth is a living organism. The earth can feel all this shit, regardless if you want to believe this shit or not. It ain't got nothing to do with belief. This is come down with basic knowledge and basic sense. The motherfucking earth can produce a tree and can produce a motherfucking plant and produce all these things that are intelligent things that sustain life, that can give us the nutrients and all the shit that we need. Then it obviously has some sense to know that these motherfucking diseases that I'm trying to help ain't giving a fuck about me, so I'm gonna wipe their asses out. Dinosaurs got wiped out. We don't even know how that shit happened. But ultimately, over time, everything has a time frame in it. Being that we are not doing the right shit, we're gonna get wiped off the face of the earth as a humanity. Because people ain't doing people are letting these motherfuckers do whatever they want to do. They're not standing up to these people. So the motherfuckers that are controlling the world are destroying the world. And the people who are buying this shit from the people who destroy the world are allowing the world to be destroyed. Or at least what we see, because it's not, the earth has been here for billions of years. It'll be here for billions or more, and we'll be gone. You know what I'm saying? As a human race, especially if we ain't rising up and trying to change the fact of what these motherfuckers are doing. Anyway, that's my piece. I ain't wrote a video in a while. This first one of the year. I'm just talking a lot of shit because I'm a little annoyed about a lot of shit right now. But these are things that I was thinking about, the shit that I keep seeing. You know, I'm not in support of Bill Cosby, and I'm not against Bill Cosby. What I do know is a fucked up situation to charge a man for some shit 40 years old. And whether he raped those women or not, rape is wrong. I'm not gonna sit there and say rape is good and he doesn't deserve to get charged. But if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna hold this man accountable for some shit he did 30 years ago, let's open some cases up on some shit on Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, slavery, reparations, motherfucking 9/11, Pearl Harbor, all that shit. Let's really do some real work, and let's stop picking on an old ass man who about to fucking die. They about to take all that nigga's money, and then he's gonna be dead. And they're gonna erase his existence from this earth, his show, his motherfucking Walk of Fame star. They done took all his goddamn degrees away from him, all his dissertations, all the shit that he didn't work all his life for. They snatching it all away from him. That just shows you that we ain't shit, and all this shit that we have, all the shit that we get in this country, all the shit that we ain't don't mean nothing, because they'll take that shit away from you with the blink of an eye, and everybody that you thought supported you will fucking turn on you like you ain't shit. That's why I say fuck everybody. All you motherfuckers are full of shit. I don't even know Bill Cosby, but I ain't finna sit here and try to condemn a man for 30 years for some shit. Why didn't they come out before? I'm just saying, niggas tried to take my ass, and I would tell these motherfucking guards, these COs, and they wouldn't do shit. So I had to fight these niggas to keep that shit from happening to me. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit there and say that they're wrong for coming out, because if it happened, it happened. But if they are lying, then that's a fucked up situation. And if they're lying, they're fucked up. And that's a fucked up situation. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna accuse this man, let's hold some up. Let's start pulling up all the files on all this shit that's been happening in history. The Move 6, or is it the Move 9? That shit where they bombed the motherfucking place in Philadelphia. How about Black Wall Street? How about the Gina 6? It's a bunch of shit that we can open up and investigate. But being that we don't got the organizations or the money or the unity or the ability to work together to make some shit happen, anything can happen. We're at the mercy of these fucking crackers, because we let these motherfuckers just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Shit is retarded. And you fucking sexist ass, chauvinistic, dick sucking, cock sucking motherfuckers riding these crackers' dicks, integration ass niggas. I don't even care. I'm at the point where fuck it all. All you motherfuckers are stupid. You need to wake the fuck up. It don't make no motherfucking sense.